This is Pulse 95.
Pulse 95.
It's the Morning Majlis. It's the Morning Majlis.
Thursday vibes here in the studios, and we are starting the show with a discussion on the world of shopping because yesterday it all kicked off.
You know what they say? Smile, you are in Sharjah.
Yes.
Well, yesterday I had a lot of reasons to smile.
Oh.
Because there are a couple of things that make women particularly happy. One being telling her that she looks younger than her real age, right? The other one is telling her that she's really thin. And the third one is the discounts. Discount signs across the malls. That's something that makes women particularly really happy. That made me really happy yesterday. I went to shop in the mall here in Sharjah because yesterday the Sharjah shopping promotions kicked off, and I'm telling you, there were a lot of really, really good bargains.
Wow.
I really enjoyed myself.
Which mall did you go to?
Sharjah City Centre.
Very good.
Really nice.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Well, apart from the world of shopping, we've got lots of big developments to also focus on. Mr. Dawood, what's going on around the world?
Yeah, indeed. There's been a pretty big major escalation as far as U.S.-China relations are concerned. The United States abruptly ordering China to close its consulate in Houston, Texas. And we'll talk about the surrounding circumstances, reports of individuals within the consulate burning documents in the middle of the night, and why the United States might be doing this, as well as its implications on their future relationship, because China's had some pretty harsh words in response, even vowing to enact retaliation. So stay tuned to find out what all of that means.
Yep, and we'll be focusing on over 10,000 people have registered to take part in the vaccine trials here in the United Arab Emirates. What's going on and why is it so important? All of this will be discussed right here on the Morning Majlis. And if you'd like to get involved, text lines are open 4215 for you to have your say. This is the Thursday vibes here in the studios, so we will jump straight into the musical entertainment to keep you entertained throughout this morning. This is the Morning Majlis, only on Pulse 95.
Pulse 95. Between local lines. Notes from the Emirate.
Guys, Eid holiday
Yes.
is just around the corner. It's a week away. And you know what that means, right?
That means 2 shorter weeks. That's what that means.
Or we need to do some shopping. We need to gift some close loved ones a lot of presents. And you know what happened just now? Yesterday?
So, like, these nice items available? I mean, what's
Sharjah shopping promotion started yesterday, which gave every Sharjawi and Sharjawiya, as you may call it, a reason to smile, of course, because this month-long event, which is the largest of its kind shopping campaign across Sharjah, is expected to bring attractive offers, exciting discounts up to 75%. Also, lucky shoppers will have the chance to enter raffle draws and also win attractive prizes, including 12 cars, gift vouchers, hotel stays, and much more.
And many major shopping malls here in Sharjah have confirmed their participation in the campaign. We've got Sahara Center, Al Waha Mall, City Center Sharjah, Zawaya Walk, and 06 Mall among the large number of retail stores in the Emirate participating in this. And the Sharjah Chamber of Commerce is also cooperating with retail staff here, providing free COVID-19 tests to around 4,000 employees in the retail sector to ensure the safety of shoppers.
Zawaya Walk, just around the corner from us over here. Great place to be going out and exploring. And it's going to be a lot of offers, which is really good to see.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to go over only to get a chance to win one of the BMW cars. I think that's what I'll be aiming for. There's 12 cars on offer.
12 cars, yeah.
Gift vouchers, hotel stays, ideal, and it is going to be a lot of fun. And it is stretching out across these major malls of Sharjah, and all you have to do is go in and grab those bargains that are going to be on offer. Now, in terms of business-wise, what we've heard is the Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry had earlier announced that retail stores in the central and eastern regions are exempted from the participation fees to help them attract the shoppers and visitors, while the stores in other regions will get a 50% discount of the participant fees. So how it all works is you have to go through the right channels of the Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry to be taking part in the shopping promotions. But a statement coming out from the chairman of Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry saying that the event comes as part of SCCI's commitment towards launching innovative initiatives aimed at strengthening the competitiveness of Sharjah's economy, fulfilling the demands of the private sector and contributing to the sustainable development of all sectors, especially the retail sector. Now, one thing that really pops to my mind is with the shopping promotions is poor e-commerce.
Oh, no, I don't feel bad
No?
for them. They still have a big chance.
Still have a big chance.
They've had a pretty good time.
They've had a pretty good
They've
time.
had a pretty good time. Now it's time for the retailers.
Yeah, let the retailers breathe.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be very exciting, and it is a perfect opportunity for boosting domestic tourism
Right.
through the attraction of shoppers across the country. We know there's summer surprises in Dubai, but shopping promotions is going to also allow people who are living in the Emirate of Sharjah
Right.
and thinking, you know what, I don't want to drive too far, but I've got discounts over here
Yeah.
that I can take advantage of. A couple of things that made it onto your list yesterday.
You'll be surprised,
Mm-hmm.
but I went to a furniture store.
A furniture
Yeah,
store.
yeah. Great discount.
Part of the summer
Of
promotions.
course.
Wow.
Yeah. So I took the chance, and of course, makeup stores.
Makeup stores.
Guilty pleasure.
Ideal. Well, that's what you've got to do, and so much has been going on, and everyone's very excited about the summer promotions. If there's anything in particular that makes to your or that you can add to the top of the list for gift items or Eid al-Adha, do let us know on the text lines 4215. Not only will you be getting involved in the discussion, but you will also be a lifesaver for many who are still confused in terms of what to buy for their loved ones during this holiday season. And we'll take a bit of a breather, and we'll collect all the gift items here that we've got in terms of ideas.
You know what I found ideal as
Yes.
a gift? Some stores give out gift cards.
Yep.
That's just comes in really handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think
Instead of thinking about what to get people, everybody has different tastes. So for me, yesterday I bought a couple of gift cards from different stores and called it a day.
You think that is better? It doesn't come across as lazy?
No, it doesn't,
No?
because you're just giving the other person the space to choose whatever they want instead of you telling them this is what you need and this is
Yeah,
what
that's-
I like you to have. No, it's like, no, you do your thing.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to all the malls out there. Rani is going to be out and about buying everyone some gift cards, so make sure that you do entice her with your offers. Well, for the time being, we'll give you some musical entertainment. We'll give you that space that you need on air with us, and we'll come back with the discussion about vaccines here in the United Arab Emirates. So stay tuned to Pulse 95.
Join the conversation with the Morning Majlis. Pulse 95.
The race to the vaccine.
Oh, yes.
And a lot of countries are doing it. A lot of people, majority of the world, I think at least the whole world, is hoping that we come up with the vaccines, that we end this COVID-19 situation. And the only downside is the work from home will end completely. We're just hoping for that vaccine to be out there. Ahmed Dawood, 3 major companies and 3 are in the race, but here in the UAE, we can all volunteer.
We absolutely can, Abdul Karim, and
Yeah.
this is going on in Abu Dhabi. It's a phase 3 clinical trial of a vaccine developed by Chinese drug company Sinopharm in collaboration with Abu Dhabi Group 42. that deals with AI. About 7,000 people have signed up for the program, which is developed within that partnership. And according to Dr. Jamal Al-Kabi, acting Undersecretary of the Department of Health, he said 70% of volunteers so far were Emirati, the majority being men. It said that as part of the study, they are aiming to capture a more diverse set of subjects, those from different nationalities and genders as well. This is an inactivated vaccine trial.
Yeah, and if you want to take part in the trial, what is required is a volunteer to receive 2 injections into the arm and to keep a diary of any side effects or symptoms over the course of months. The injection you receive is an inactivated, or as they call it, killed version of the coronavirus, of course. Now, if it is effective, it will prompt the body into generating antibodies to fight off the virus. About 160 vaccines of various kinds are in development worldwide at the moment, but most will never reach the production phase. Now, according to Dr. Al-Kabi, he encouraged people to get in touch with trial organizers and ask any questions, of course, that they have. He also said that volunteers may experience side effects such as low-level fever and localized pain, but he said also that he had not experienced any, and neither had others involved in the early stage trials in China, which involved about 1,700 people. He said people realize how important this is. This race is to save humanity, but they need to be aware about the process, and also they need to know about the possible side effects in the beginning or at first.
Well, we know that 3 countries or 3 places we've reached the stage 3 of the trials, and this is usually the last stage before any regulatory approval. We've seen that here in the United Arab Emirates, courtesy of the Sinopharm company. They're conducting the trials over here, the stage 3 of those trials, and what they've seen is 100% of the volunteers in the phase 1 and phase 2 had developed the antibodies after 2 doses in 28 days. In the United Kingdom, it's been quite successful as well, where they said that T cells were peaking at 14 days after the vaccination, and antibody levels were peaking 28 days after the vaccination. A couple of big announcements here in the United Arab Emirates when it comes to guidelines. Eid prayers will now be offered at home. That's what you've been encouraged. And if you're traveling abroad and returning, all travelers will need
PCR test.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's the requirement now, and they've made it compulsory, so they have to get tested prior to boarding the aircraft in their respective countries, and to look for the accredited laboratories in the country or neighbouring country to wherever you are. Screening.purehealth.ae. That's what you've got to look out for. For the time being, for us, it's time to head off, prepare for the world of business news, and we shall return right after that, so stay tuned to Pulse 95.
Stay fit. Stay fit. Stay fit.
Yes, staying fit. Well, after waiting 30 years to return to the top of English football, Liverpool held their long-awaited celebration yesterday as the Reds finally raised the Premier League trophy. Liverpool cemented the occasion as a day to remember on the field with a 5-3 win over Chelsea, with 5 different goal scorers actually kickstarting the Anfield celebrations. And we have a special guest to talk to us about this.
We do have a very special guest to talk about this, and he is certainly not afraid to walk alone today. And a very good morning to Omar Al-Douri.
Good morning, family. Good morning.
Good morning, bro.
What's good?
Well, Omar Al-Douri, for all of our listeners, he's the host of the Halftime Show, our dedicated sports show, at every Saturday, Monday, and Wednesdays. And you must have talked about this yesterday. And now finally we have a very important result.
We do have an important result. I have to say, you guys are looking fabulous in the morning. Only
Thank
place
you.
I can wake up to in the morning and see your faces.
Who looks the
Rania.
best? Who looks the best? You gotta say. Come
putting you
on.
on the spot.
Rania, to be honest, I
Yeah.
mean, normally you're up there. You rocked the red jacket the other day, but today I have to give it to Ahmed. The hoodie.
Oh, that's a bummer for me. I thought you would say just me.
But Rania, I have to say, when you rock the red jacket, because I wake up to you guys every morning and I catch at least the last hour of the show, the red jacket was the one for me.
Thank you.
there you go.
I'll repeat it on Sunday.
Wow.
So I'll make sure I tune in. And talking about Reds, Liverpool do win the Premier League. Obviously, it was going to happen a long time ago, but yesterday they actually, let's say, bowed out with some style, some class, and they beat a very worthy team, which probably was on the cards in a huge result.
Definitely was, and 5-3 was a fantastic result. But do you think Liverpool had lost their form slightly, or the plot, after the restarting of the pandemic? Couple of disappointing results, something that they would like to forget for the next season.
Absolutely. I think it took off a bit of the shine, to be honest, because they were so impressive the whole year. I think winning the Premier League 7 games in and no other competitions to play for, the complacency crept in a little bit. They were making mistakes that they don't normally make. They even lost to my team, which shows you a lot. And in that sense, because of that, they kind of lost, that momentum they had that was very, very impressive. But now that was the chapter closed. They managed to celebrate it as well, which was very interesting during these unprecedented times. So I guess now, it's a new chapter for Liverpool. Let's see how they move on from here.
Yep, certainly it's going to be very exciting. And I know you touched upon Leeds United as a story, especially with the management as well, being a key area of focus. Can that be a Leicester City drama, do you reckon, for next year with the current form?
I'm obsessed with their coach.
Yeah.
For me, he is the most impressive coach I've ever come across in my coaching career. Bielsa is an enigma, and he's someone that loves the sport, and he's a family man, but he's also obsessed with football. And I love his approach and his mannerisms and the way he does things just randomly, for the love of the game.
There's a passion.
So I hope Leeds represent really well, because I really want him to do well. He doesn't normally coach a big team. He likes to coach a team that has a philosophy behind it, the fans, the support, the culture, and he's picked Leeds, and after 16 years and 15 different managers, Leeds are in the Premier League.
Well, it certainly has been a very, very exciting time for all of us to be seeing how Liverpool has done well. Sharjah as well, they start the title defence. The last year's, or the 2019-20 season was ended without giving anyone the title. But Sharjah remains the title defenders. Balotelli potentially joining us, you never know. And we've also got their title defence against Fujairah this weekend. So very, very busy weekend indeed.
Absolutely, and Balotelli is one of the characters of the sport, so I can't wait till he comes to Sharjah.
Yeah, but certainly will be exciting, and we can't wait for him to join us on the halftime show as well. And thank you very much for joining us, Omar, and we'll be seeing you later this evening as well, as we catch up on the world of sport. And we look forward to seeing you on the Majlis again, the halftime Majlis.
Halftime Majlis.
We should make it a halftime Majlis every Thursday.
We should, yeah.
We should potentially
Should be a thing,
pitch
a segment,
that as an idea. And that's it now for the morning Majlis, and we shall be returning bright and early on Sunday morning.
Yes, we will. Tune in at 7 a.m. on Sunday. We'll be back with the stories shaping the headlines. And thank you for listening to the program, participating with us via text at 4215, and joining our live stream on YouTube. If you'd like to watch the shows of Pulse 95 and listen to all the tunes, go on YouTube, type Pulse 95 Radio. And if you'd like to listen to highlights of today's program, go on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcast, and type Morning Majlis on the search bar.
Have a great weekend and stay safe.
The heart of Sharjah. The heart of Sharjah. Pulse 95.